Hey guys, how you doing? All right, I want to start a coffee shop. That's what you're looking to do. Um, that's coffee shops, they are very fun to work at. They're fun to, it's fun to make coffee. It's fun to work with people. Starting a coffee shop, I don't want to discourage it, but it's a long process. Location's highly important. It depends on what kind of coffee shop you want to start. Back when we bought our coffee shop, our family, we bought one in the lobby of Home Depot, and it was a very successful coffee shop. When I say very successful, it was all right. It wasn't like extremely, extremely good, but we turned the sales around from when we bought it, from between $20 to $70 a day, all the way up to $300 to $400 a day. Then good days were like $600 to $700. So it was lucrative. It was pretty decent. But the yearly income, profit margin was probably about, I'd say, between probably about 20,000 a year, maybe a little bit more. But then you had all your overhead, right? Paying employees, things like that. But it was more family owned, so there wasn't a whole lot of payroll and things like that. But what I've found to be more successful than owning a coffee shop, going through the grueling habit, tasks of everything, because there's a lot that goes into owning a coffee shop. Not that it's not worth doing, but just as a contrast, if I could give you a contrast, so you can kind of make a little bit more of an educated decision. Um, working from home, like right now, I'm working from home, building an online business and working affiliate and network marketing. It's very lucrative, and when I say very lucrative, we're looking at the potential being, multi six figures monthly. But with a coffee shop, the potential is not quite that much at all. Even with, a Starbucks, though Starbucks can, push that and do pretty good. Multi six figures is something that would take years on top of years to accomplish with a coffee shop. All right, so for about the same amount of work, less hours in the day though. For the less hours in the day, you're going to be able to build a much more successful and way more lucrative business with affiliate and network marketing online than you're going to be able to do with a coffee shop, because multiple hours. I mean, I watched, like my mom solely ran that place. I worked there quite a bit. I loved doing it. It was fun work, making a coffee, working with customers, always trying to pack that shot a little bit better. That was a lot of fun, but it was a lot of work. It really was, dealing with inventory, keeping everything stocked, dealing with, all of the, payroll, everything, counting the till every day, all of that kind of stuff. It was a lot of work. And for the same amount of work, the same amount of effort, I've seen better results with online and affiliate marketing. So maybe that's that contrast kind of helps you. Now, if it's something you absolutely want to do, I would say buy a coffee shop that already has an existing customer base rather than try to start up and create one yourself, because there are thousands of coffee shops out there. I live in Alaska, and just in this area there's hundreds of coffee shops, so it's better to buy an existing customer base and pay a little bit extra for that customer base than it is to start off fresh. But anyway, we could get into it pretty heavily. So again, still, we needed. My dad was making around 120 grand a year back then, and we still had to supplement a little bit of his income for the losses in that business until we got it going pretty good. So I really encourage looking at something, having another source of income other than just coffee shop. All right, guys. Hopefully this helps you. Have a good one.